Stop decorating like this in 2026 because what looks like a small design decision can quietly throw off the entire room. This bathroom is a perfect example. I photographed this at an open house recently. At first glance, nothing feels obviously wrong, but something isn't working. When I shared this space on TikTok, it sparked over 725,000 views and thousands of comments, with viewers trying to figure out what they were even looking at. And that's exactly the problem. When decor becomes confusing instead of intentional, it stops enhancing the space and starts competing with it. So today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it with two simple designer level solutions. So instead of adding more, I reimagined this wall in two different ways, each one designed to create a stronger focal point and bring a more elevated, cohesive feel to the space. Option 1 leans clean and minimal, allowing the room to breathe while introducing a clear moment of intention. A simple piece of artwork with colors to complement the space works great in this area. Option 2 adds a bit more presence and depth, creating a focal point that feels grounded and visually complete. Shelves with decorative accessories are a good choice and allows a bit more homeowner creativity to elevate this space. I'd love to know which one you prefer. Let me know in the comments. Today we're talking about something I see all the time: rooms that technically look fine, but still feel completely off. And in 2026, a lot of that comes down to how people are still decorating. Because the truth is, some of the most common design habits right now are quietly dating your home and actually making your space feel less elevated, less cohesive, and less finished. So today I'm going to walk you through what to stop doing, why it doesn't work, and exactly what to do instead, like a designer would if you're preparing your home for sale or simply want your space to feel complete and thoughtfully designed. These are the steps to follow. I've personally used this approach in every home I've listed, and it consistently helps create a polished presentation that supports a faster, more successful sale. The first thing to stop doing in 2026 is over decorating every single surface. Now, I understand why this happens. You buy beautiful objects, you want to display them, and suddenly every table, shelf, and surface is filled. But here's the problem: when everything is styled, nothing stands out. The room starts to feel noisy, cluttered, and visually exhausting. Every room should have a clear focal point. It's the first impression your eye is drawn to the moment you walk in, and it sets the tone for the entire space. Design isn't about how much you add, it's about what you edit. Do this instead. Start thinking in visual weight and restraint. Leave negative space. Use fewer, larger pieces. Let key moments breathe. One styled moment is more powerful than 10 small ones. The second thing to stop doing: trying to match everything perfectly. Matching furniture sets, matching finishes, matching tones. It creates a room that feels flat, predictable, and honestly a bit dated. Why it feels off? Because real, elevated spaces have contrast and tension. That's what gives a room depth. Do this instead. Start layering. Mix wood tones, blend textures, linen, leather, stone, combine metals, soft brass plus iron. This is where collected modern comes in. It's not about perfection, it's about balance. Ignoring scale and proportion. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see: pieces that are either too small or too disconnected from each other. Small coffee tables, tiny artwork, undersized rugs. Why this matters? Scale is what makes a room feel finished. When it's off, the room feels incomplete, no matter how nice the items are. Do this instead. Think in anchoring pieces: larger rugs that ground the space, substantial artwork, coffee tables with presence. Every room needs something that visually holds it together. This one is huge. Cool gray everything. The cool gray palette that dominated the 2010 is now one of the fastest ways to date your home. Why it no longer works? It lacks warmth, it lacks depth, and it doesn't reflect how people want to live anymore. Do this instead. Shift into grounded neutrals: mushroom, warm greige, soft camel, deep walnut, iron accents. These tones create warmth, comfort, and a more elevated. And the final mistake I see, decorating without a plan. This is the biggest one. Buying pieces individually without understanding the full room composition. This is how rooms end up feeling disjointed. Designers don't start by shopping, they start by reading the room. Do this instead. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, what's missing? What feels heavy? What feels empty? This is exactly why I created my free room composition diagnostic. It walks you through how to analyze your space like a designer. Link in description. If your room feels off, it's usually not about buying more. It's about understanding how everything is working together. And once you start seeing your space this way, everything changes. If you want to go deeper, I also created the Scale and Proportion Cheat Sheet, a visual guide with measurements, and the Collected Modern Master Palette to help you put this into practice. Click on the links in the description below. And if this video helped you, make sure to subscribe for more design strategies you can actually use in your own home. I'll see you in the next one.